Want to do Strawberry Hill. Povitica.
Povitica, that's right.
Povitica.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I got it right.
Yes.
And these old world swirl breads from Strawberry Hill are brought to you by Mark O'Leary. Mark, third generation, is that right?
That's right.
I love that Americans. I love these family stories, the Americana stories.
Right.
What's the backstory with you and your family?
Well, you know, Povitica is Croatian. It's a dessert bread or breakfast. And my grandmothers came from Croatia. We took the recipe and we've been making it ever since.
What are the flavors that you're bringing us today that are, dare I say, brand new?
We put the awesome flavors all together in one pack. So 4 loaves,
kind of a greatest
pounds.
hits package.
That's right, that's right. So we start with our coccolata, which is our chocolate. That is chocolate chips. That is heavy cream and chocolate.
Seriously?
A bonanza of chocolate.
Coccolata.
That's right, that's right. Then we move on to our apple cinnamon, perfect fall flavors. This is apple, cinnamon, applesauce.
Show that to the camera like that. Show that.
Look at all those layers.
Look at the layer. Look at that. That's a work of art, isn't it?
Yeah, now the white layers, that's the dough. We take in every 1 pound loaf, we have 4 ounces of bread dough and 14 ounces of the ooey gooey filling that's in the middle.
Okay.
So there you go.
Number third.
This is our David Venable special. This is our white chocolate, there you go, cherry cream cheese.
Wow.
White chocolate cherry. That's right.
And then cream cheese.
So if you think of maybe a cherry cheesecake with white chocolate chips in it, that's the flavor profile.
I get it.
All swirled together. And then the last but not least, my grandmother's recipe right from the old country. This is our English walnut.
That sounds classic, big time classic, right?
That's English walnuts, honey, a little bit of sugar. And I want to do this. I want to open this up a little bit and let you see all the layers of English walnuts that are in there. Just the
And as you do that,
look at that.
Let me clarify here, 4 count or 8 count.
That's right.
If you get the 8 count, you're literally saving, I want to get this right, $19 by doing it.
That's right.
$19. Okay, so here is what you're physically going to be getting. This is TV. So I can't, you know what I want to do? You know what I get out here? A scale. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Like this is for this size that I have in my hand, that's the heaviest dessert or breakfast.
It's like a brick. It's a brick. It's a brick.
It's so dense and so heavy because of what's inside.
That's right.
Right? It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Here's how it gets sent to me, right?
You get, for the 4 loaf, you get 1 of these.
Yeah.
And for the 2 loaf, you get 2.
Good.
So.
Send 1, keep 1. Why is it so heavy?
Well, it's all the filling. You got all the stuff that's inside it.
It's not a lot of air.
No, not at all. No, not at all.
It is really dense, and you get it, and you experience that when you just cut into it.
That's
It's
right.
going to be incredibly moist. How do you for people who have not had these old world swirl breads, what do you do with it? How do you make it? How do you serve it?
The first thing you want to do is you want to slice it up. Now as we make it, we crush our English walnuts. We make it 80 loaves at a time, so every loaf is handmade. We roll our little 4-ounce dough balls.
Wow.
Then we make them so paper thin you could read a newspaper through it. We spread the filling, and here's the magic. We take a tablecloth and we roll them paper thin. We fold them in an S shape. We put them in the oven.
Oh.
And then we ship them fresh to you. Now you can freeze these. They'll sit in your freezer for about 6 months.
There they are in the oven.
Look at that, yeah.
And then you freeze them. So they're already done. They're
ready to eat.
They're baked.
That's
Boom.
right.
You bring them out of the freezer. You could have these out of the freezer, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And then when you slice in, here you see the half loaves right here.
Right.
You see the magic in the half loaf. You're seeing that shot right there. They look amazing. How many slices can I get out of one of these?
You get about 6 or 8 big slices. Now that is a big slice. That's that'll feed 2 people. So you're going to feed 12 people out of this little loaf.
12.
12 people. It's 12 servings.
So 12 and 4. I'm getting 4. You got 36 servings.
That's
here.
right. Or 72 if you get all 8.
Or if you get all 8, you get 72, which a lot of people are taking advantage of right now. We brought it in brand new, saving $19 by getting it. Brought in $1,600, and again, you're getting now all 4 of the flavors. It's not a choice of.
That's right. You get all 4 of our
Let's go
flavors.
through them again.
Now each loaf is like a fingerprint. It is all individually made, so you never know what swirls you're going to get. This is the chocolate with chocolate chips, so I'm going to open that one up. If you like brownies, the inside is the ooey gooey, and the outside is for Dad, the crusty.
But technically, it's a bread.
It's a dessert bread.
It's a sweet dessert
That's
bread.
Right.
Yeah.
We call it a pastry.
Yeah.
It's a pastry.
It's a pastry.
Yeah.
A thick, great pastry. What do you have in the second one here, Mark?
This one is our apple cinnamon. This is apples. You can see the apple chunks that are inside, and then we make this with apple sauce. So if you take a nice little pat of butter and put on the top, microwave for about 15 or 20 seconds, and that is a perfect dessert, or better yet, Maybe you're sending the kids off to school this week, next week, for breakfast.
And third,
And the third is our...
my kids would be all over, by the way. They
So-
devour these.
is our cherry with
Devour them.
white chocolate. So we're going to open that up a little bit. This is the sweetest one that we make. It has white chocolate chips that have melted all over in that cream cheese and the cherry. And it is just all rolled and swirled together, just like that.
And the classic comes forth, right?
Classic is right. That's the English walnut with sugar, a little bit of honey, and obviously a lot of English walnuts.
And a lot of good eating.
That's right.
Old world swirl breads from Strawberry Hill. Povitica, 4 or 8. Saving $19 by getting the 8 count with free shipping and handling.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me give you an update. Lots of things are sold out within the show. The colossal shrimp cakes. If you want the set of 8, fewer than 200. Want the set of 16? 100 now remaining. Auto delivery is available, by the way, if you'd like to take advantage of that. Here's the update on the 1 day only. 3,500 ordered. Auto delivery is available there as well. And 52330. Time for cookies. It's cookie time. Cheers.
Oh, Rick. I don't know if Rick actually had a chance to see this assortment, but as you're sort of taking a look at it, even though it's flat, this is one of the most festive assortments.